Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Hone Your Speaker Skills, How to Be a Better Speaker slot. I'm a bit froggy in the throat this morning, so forgive that. Well, this week, I've had a number of questions about how do you get booked? How do you, as a speaker, get out in front of audiences? You know, like swimmers need water to swim in, we speakers need an audience, right? Good question. So how do you get booked? I'd ask you to take a step back for a second. Are you crystal clear on what your message is? Do you know your big purpose, your why? Why are you critical in bringing this message out at this time? Why you? Why this message? Why now? That's mega important to have that dialed in, if you will. So that's your purpose. That is going to keep you going when you hit roadblocks on the way. And you will. Sorry, but you will. Okay? So having a clear idea of your purpose is your first thing. And then the second thing is, who are you speaking to? Not everyone, okay? If you find yourself saying, all my message is for everyone. Yet no, it's not. By speaking to everyone, you will end up achieving nothing. You will speak to no one because you're not clear enough. You're not focused enough. In the room, people will all go, oh, she's not talking to me. He's not talking to me. Whereas if you are crystal clear on that one person, your ideal client that you are speaking to, your language will be so clear because it is describing to your audience what the transformation is. You're explaining in their words where they're at the moment. You get them. You've been there. This is how they get to where they want to go. Again, using their language. This is where you've done an awful lot of research before you get to this stage. And you describe how you go from here to here along the bridge of your transformation, your methodology. What is it that they want to achieve? Speak to those emotions. Tap into those, where they're at the moment, where they want to be, in their words. And when you've got that sorted out and you can very clearly state what your message is, who to, what the transformation is they will receive, and if you can put a time frame on that as well, wow, you have got a very powerful pitch, if you like, to take to an event manager, a booker. Well, you see, the thing is, it's not going to happen by wave of a magic wand. You do need to do some groundwork. Think of this as a business. You are the product. Your talk is the product. How do you find out, or how did you find out about all those favorite things that you own and you've come to love? Through advertising, through word of mouth, through referrals. Your mate saw it, used it, told the world about it, and now you do too. Promotion is how you get booked. If you sit back and wait for the phone calls to come, unless or until you are a very well-known name, that ain't gonna happen. Unrealistic expectations, okay? So you require to do a bit of groundwork. Market yourself. Promote yourself. As I said, think about the things that are most dear to you. How did you find out about them? Was it a word of mouth thing? Was it a referral? Was it a TripAdvisor? Was it a Google My Business? Was it an advert that you saw, a commercial? So, what's your purpose? Are you clear on the people that you're speaking to. Because when you are, you know where to promote to. If you're after a paid gig in, say, a corporate setting, and again, you're not speaking to everyone, you're speaking to a specific audience. I don't know, say you are a health coach, a nutritionist, somewhere along that lines. If in the old days you had a service like that, you put a flyer out in the local gyms, wouldn't you? Because your ideal client is someone who is keen to look after their health, and they're likely to be a gym junkie. If your talk is about mental health, and that's a very hot topic at the moment, so be very clear about what specifically you teach on. What's your transformation from where to where? Mental health is a hot topic. Corporates are really looking for the health of their employees. It's part of their duty of care. So that's where you think, okay, where do my ideal clients hang out? What corporations are they in? If you have a mental health topic, can you tailor it specifically to that particular niche industry? Again, back to knowing your people, knowing your audience. In that case, you could pick up the phone and find out, right, when do they have their big events? Maybe HR would be the people to talk to. They also will have an R&D department, recruitment and development. Research and development, that's right. So looking to see who's holding the purse strings, because the purse string holder is not necessarily going to be the booker. So you're going to have a two-pronged approach. Who do I need to speak to? Another clue in that direction is if there is somebody else speaking kind of on your topic, have a look at their socials, have a look at their website, because you'll see a as seen on banner. If they've been talking to the big corporates, they will have those banners up. Aha. They are the companies who will hire speakers. Right. Now you know they pay. Okay. Now you can narrow down your search, your list of people that you need to contact in order for you to get your message out and booked by one of the corporates. Corporates, industry associations, they're the other two big payers. You might, particularly if you're in the US at the moment, look to getting onto, again, if I'm thinking from the mental health perspective, resilience, that sort of thing. Look at universities, schools. They often have a welcome to the students in the orientation week. They often will charge, will pay for their speakers. So that's an opportunity as well. Again, it goes back to your purpose. Why you? Why this message? Why now? Who are you speaking to? Who are your people? Because then you know where they hang out. And from there, you can narrow down your search as to who you promote yourself to. Having a sizzle reel, which will be clips from different presentations you've done, that's always a good move as well, so that you can show yourself in action. Record every blooming possibility. Every time you have a mic in front of you, attached to you, you're in front of people. Record it. Record it, record it, record it. Now, if you are in a live room, have it set up, and you can do it on your phone. Have it set up on a tripod, a little bit further back. You will require somebody to help you out with this. so that you can see what the scope of the camera is, so that you don't wander outside that scope if you walk backwards and forwards on stage. And also look at miking it up, because if you're further back so that you can see the backs of heads, for social proof, then you will pick up if you're using a phone, it will pick up the ambient noise. People tapping pens and maybe having a quick chat, or the phone ringing, or people wandering around if you're in a cafe situation, that sort of thing. In which case you will need a remote mic, one that is attached to you and one that is attached to your phone. That is its most basic recording. If you want to have a more advanced, a more refined recording, yes, get a professional involved. Then get lots of different clips, put them together. I mean, a sizzle reel is usually about 90 seconds. So you can have clips from a few. You're not going to have every 2 seconds a new clip. But the point is that you can have a way of showing what you are speaking about in front of other people already. So a sizzle reel is a good idea to have. Have your speaker one sheet, which has a picture of you, headshot, professionally done, the topics you talk about, a little bit of bio, probably 150, 200 words max, depends, because a speaker one sheet was originally one that would have on 2 sides of one sheet. That's how it got known as a one sheet. It will also say your topics, your fees, where you've spoken already. And if you haven't, okay, you can leave that off. But the point is you've got something then to show a potential booker. But it comes down to those 3 things I've talked about. Knowing your purpose. What are you doing this for? Why is this important to you? Who are your people? Where do they hang out? And then promote the hell out of it. You are a business. You are a business. You require marketing and promotion. That's the way you get on stages. It ain't going to come dropping into your lap. Promote, promote, promote. That's what I got for you today. Oh, and on that note, we're doing a webinar this time tomorrow. Wherever you are in the world, it's this time tomorrow. So jump on board. I'm going to stick in the notes, the comments at the bottom, the registration link. Come and see a bit more of these 9 pillars, because if you know me at all, you know I've just hit on 3 of the 9 pillars of influential communication. It's so important. Come along and hear more about it tomorrow. For now, bye from me.